the first half, I brought up General Petraeus and the oil wars he fought for us. But even though many around the world assume the invasion of Iraq had to do with oil, where's the proof, right? Just like you may assume your girlfriend's sister is Wiccan, but then you don't know it for sure until she turns your beloved golden retriever into Lil Wayne, right? I mean, he's a good rapper, but you don't want him around all the time. So where's the proof? We went into Iraq for oil. It's not like Shell Oil signed a $10 billion deal to build an oil plant in Iraq. They signed an $11 billion deal to build an oil plant. And yet people still believe our government's crappy excuses for bombing one country after another. We're basically the massive military equivalent of one of those douchebags wearing a T-shirt that says bra inspector. And if you believe the Pentagon's stated reasons for bombing in Iraq or Afghanistan or Syria or Yemen or Pakistan or wherever, you are the same as a woman standing there being groped by that guy and going, well, I guess he's a bra inspector. I mean, someone's got to inspect the bras. But Lee, didn't you already make a mustache ride T-shirt joke earlier? Aren't you going to the stupid dirty T-shirt well too often? First of all, how dare you, all right? Secondly, if there's a stupid dirty T-shirt well somewhere, that's where I'm going to retire. So now let's bring some science into this crazy oil conspiracy. Last week, it was reported that researchers from the universities of Portsmouth, Warwick, and Essex modeled the decision-making process of third-party countries in interfering in civil wars and examined their economic motives. Why only civil wars? Because 90% of all armed conflicts since World War II have been civil wars. And the model showed that countries with potential for oil production are more likely to be targeted by foreign intervention. In the article, Dr. Bove mentions that before ISIS threatened the oil-rich Kurdish area north of Iraq, there were hardly any mentions in American media. But once they got near the oil, they were Dr. fucking Doom. So let's see. We've got General Petraeus basically accepting we go to war for oil. We've got Shell Oil saying we go to war for oil. And now we've got science saying we go to war for oil. But CNN will tell you we go to war for
nuclear material now in the hands of terrorists in ISIS-controlled Mosul.
Yeah, it's that. It's the small amount of nuclear material. Or the beheadings, which we're horrified by and will therefore give them wall-to-wall coverage, just like ISIS wants. At this point, Bill O'Reilly is essentially ISIS's press secretary. Come on, fellow Americans, how gullible are you? Shell Oil, Petraeus, and science all know the truth. There's no such thing as bombing for peace, and there's no such thing as a bra inspector.